Sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, you zombie-loving ghouls, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a real fascinating and fantastic treat for you guys. It is Rodrigo Araújo's 2013 crazy Brazilian zombie splatterfest. It is Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro, and this one is fantastically bloody, very crazy and over the top, and just a splendid showcase of low-budget films that have a lot of love to them. But let's jump right in and check out this lost gem that nobody really talks about. Here is Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro. Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro is a bloody and disgusting low-budget zombie flick straight out of Brazil, which is fixated on over-the-top gore, extreme violence, and colorful, chaotic characters, all packaged in a grotesque cinematic package that is highly entertaining and completely unforgettable. Repulsive, vile, and insanely fun, this wild and bizarre horror production dives headfirst into the chaos of the picture, resulting in a blood-splattered movie experience that pulls from classics of the genre, but with a South American twist. Crazy in its execution and succinct when it comes to delivering the gory goods, Dark Sea is a fantastic low-budget effort that truly has something unique and frighteningly demented to say. The film follows two fishermen, Peroa and Cavalo Cansado, who after catching and then being attacked by a mutated form of sea creature, begin to undergo a strange and unusual transformation, changing them into grotesque undead zombies. On the eve of the grand opening of a nightclub and bordello, prostitutes, politicians, and patrons are descended upon by armies of the undead, mutated fish creatures that want to rip them limb from limb and feast on their flesh. It's up to a weirdo albino chef, a cross-dressing nightclub owner, and a handful of innocents to fight for their lives and survive the constant onslaught of fishy fiends, or ultimately join them one by one in gut-wrenching and intestine-munching mayhem. Completely unbelievable and extremely over-the-top, the actors and actresses on display within this loopy flick are supercharged to the max, often portraying psychotics as to balance with the outrageous material that is constantly exploding and splattering across the screen. Across the spectrum and diverse colorful characters, the cast gives it their all in entertaining, often into camp territory that matches perfectly with the insanity on screen. The unlikely heroes and zombie slayers of this wild and out-of-control flick are Walderrama dos Santos as Albino, a pale and peculiar estranged chef whose obsession with a local beauty drives him to nut up and shut up. Kika Oliveira as Indiara, a beautiful young woman whose night of dishwashing at the cabaret turns into a complete nightmare. Christian Verardi as Madame Ursula, a cross-dressing club owner who's pissed that these damn zombies crashed her opening night. Marcus Conca as Peroa, the foolish veteran fisherman who is bitten and initiated the zombie plague. And finally, Tiago Ferri as Cavalo Cansado, another local fisherman who has the hots for Indiara and wants to play the role of hero. Strange and unusual across the board, the cast is remarkably crazy, and really, what more could you ask for in a bizarre Brazilian low-budget horror flick? The real meat and potatoes of Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro is the stupendously gory practical effects and grotesque zombie visuals, and this flick has it in bloody buckets. The ooze and funk of this production is thick and abundant, as it splashes across the screen in violent bouts, and literally saturates every crevice of this unhinged film. The love of practical effects is crystal clear when it comes to the visuals and raw nature of the production, and the filmmaker spared no expense in delivering the goods when it comes to shock and awe splatter. The personality and attitude of the production is as vibrant and crass as its subject matter, making for a hardcore zombie flick that doesn't mess around with subtlety, yet rather relishes in the macabre and demented, with ludicrous glee. The raw nature of the film is quite impressive, and you can tell that the filmmakers are hardened lovers of the genre, and you can see it in every second of their craft. With over-the-top action, hair-raising visuals, and an attitude that kicks ass and takes names, Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro is an unforgettable experience, to say the least. It's got gore, raw nature, and a gleefully demented disposition, and what more could you ask for in a Brazilian love letter to zombie films? In the end, Dark Sea is a darkly decrepit splatterfest that will rip your flesh and saturate your screen in crimson red gore. And there you have it, you sick and twisted gore hounds. That is the fantastic, very bloody, and very over-the-top zombie splatterfest. That is Dark Sea AKA Mar Megro. Just a really awesome film that I stumbled across and really appreciated it for its very ambitious efforts and just huge heart and crazy amounts of gore that they splatter across the screen. Just awesome stuff, and I wanted to spread the love to you guys to just give you a chance to check it out and see what you think. But that's it for me today. Hope you like that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you happen to have time in your hands, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!